Hey everyone, this is Sasha bringing you a video tutorial today from BP for You. And today I'm going to be talking about the adjustments window, and if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2, that would be a great starting place. So we're going to go ahead and move on with part 3 here. And so we're working on the third row here of this adjustments window, and so we have a few more tools here, and the first one is Invert, so I'm just going to click on that. There are no options up here for the Invert tool, so there's not much that I can do with it here. I can play with it in the layers window, but we will talk about that in the layers video. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. The next tool is called Posterize. So it kind of makes our picture look sort of cartoonish. The farther right that I drag it, the less of the effect that you will see. The further left that I drag it, the more of the effect that you would see. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. The next tool that we have is called Threshold. Again, if you move this slider on the histogram around, it just does different things to it. It exchanges where the blacks and the whites are. Other than that, there's not much right in here that I can do with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. The next one we have is a gradient map. I use this often to make black and white pictures, and so I can just select this here and press OK. And you can see it makes a nice contrasty black and white. If I click on this box here, you can see that I have other options as well, and one of those is to create my own. And so what I can do is I can click down here to select my color. And so let's go ahead and we'll just make this so that it warms up my picture. So I'm going to go ahead and make it orange. And then this top box here controls my opacity. So let's just set my opacity low. I'm just going to click OK. Oh, and over here it would be I can select here too, and I can make the color whatever color that I want it to be. Make another orange, and again we'll reduce the opacity down. Click OK. Of course I would have to come down here and change my blend mode, but again we'll get into that in the layers window video. So that's just how you could use this. They also have these reverse boxes, which changes the way that the gradient map shows. And they have this box here too. A dither box, which I don't find that I use very often in my editing. And then there's the preset ones up here, the preset gradients up here. And if you want to design your own preset like we just did, or your own gradient, we can name this something, whatever you want it to be. You can click on new, and now it's saved up here with the rest of them for quick access later in the future. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And so the last tool that we have here is Selective Coloring. So if we pull this drop down box up here, you can see all the colors that we have to work with. And there isn't really any presets in here yet. So we can, again, we can pull these over here to kind of create our very own unique, special color that we would like to use for our picture. We can make it really personalize our pictures in Photoshop. You can see that we have all these wonderful tools that we can use to work in the colors and really make our colors our own. And so you can see here that the small change that we made, but what a big impact that it's had. So you've seen me talk about several times now the presets that are at the top of some of our tools that we have here. Like up here in curves, we have all of these, and we had some in the levels, and we had them in quite a few of our tools. Well, if you're looking for even quicker access, we have them here as well. And so if we were looking to cross-process a picture in curves, I could just go ahead and click on that super fast, and you can see it brought up the box and it's already done. Again, we have that with the levels too. If I just wanted to increase my contrast using the levels, I could just click on that really fast, and you can see what a big impact that has made super fast. And we have them for quite a few different presets, or quite a few of the different adjustments here. And so that is a handy little thing just to keep in mind if you like to use those little preset tools in the adjustments window. So thank you so much for watching this video tutorial. I'm glad that I could teach you all about the adjustments window. Happy editing!